Alrighty, fellas, good morning. Welcome back to Shiny Wars day number 4 within PokeMMO. This is the team Mr. Shiny Wars, so it's just a community event, an unofficial event, not an official PokeMMO event. However, I would argue that Team Mr. Shiny Wars is probably one of the largest, if not the largest, unofficial events in PokeMMO, and it's the inventors of Shiny Wars, you know? Shiny Wars didn't exist before Team Mr. came up with the idea about, I want to say, 4 to 6 years ago, something like that. I wasn't there, so I can't take credit. But good morning, guys. Happy to have you back from the PokeMMO Shiny Wars day. Now, we do have some shinies to catch up on, as well as the store has changed a little bit. I did make more eggs. I was actually out of eggs yesterday, but as you can see now, I have 60 eggs here, a fair bit of which are alphas, as well as about 60 or so here that I'm currently in the middle of hatching. So I'm taking Golurk, and I'm running over to the east of Fortree for that Tropius, Absol, Marshtomp, Juicy Spot, single encounters over here, as well as obviously 5 eggs at a time. But we have some shinies to catch up on. The score is currently, I closed, I'm so sorry. Score is currently 106 at the start of day 4, 106 to 80. 160 to 80. I'm starting today with around 18,200 encounters and around 8,981 hours played. I really wanted to check how many hours I play like throughout the entirety of the event. I remember one of the first clips I recorded at the start of the event was my hours played. I don't remember what that number was, but it'll be cool. I will be reaching over 9,000 hours played in the middle of this event, which I think is kind of a cool milestone, you know? Well, does it really matter? Not really. We'll see at 10,000. That'll be cool, but 9,000 is just a little something. But the shinies achieved while the stream was offline. Breeder XP got himself a ×5 Horde Shiny Slowpoke. Phil Radish got himself a ×5 Horde Shiny Voltorb. Albondi, again, the story of Albondi has been one of the craziest ones throughout War. I think Albondi has gotten, I think, just 2 shinies throughout War, you know, just 2 shinies, but like, he's gotten 2 single encounter shinies. And not only has he gotten 2 single encounter shinies, but in the past, I think 2 weeks, Albondi has gotten Lore Ivysaur, Lore Shiny Squirtle, and he just got Shroomish off stream. He just got Shroomish with no phases. And this man in team chat, he got Shroomish, I'm pretty sure first phase in Petalburg Woods. And this man said, oh man, I really only wanted Trico. Phase 1. He called Shroomish a fucking phase on the way to Trico. This man was like, you know what? I don't even care about Shroomish. He was like, I just want Trico. Dude is an absolute menace to society. And then after that, Aquays actually got, the team leader got a shiny Combi, which is a great shiny. I assume from a honey tree, because he only got 2 points from it, meaning it was a ×3 horde technically. But it's probably a honey tree shiny. So congrats to Aqu. That is a really, really cool shiny. I need to pop lures. I'm a little distracted. But yeah, that's the quick recap. I'm sure we'll get into shenanigans today, have things to talk about in terms of PokeMMO, the upcoming Lunar New Year event, which is honestly around the corner, coming up on January 29th. And then what PokeMMO plans to do in the middle of this year will be under discussion, I'm sure. I'm going to go get more eggs, pop a lure, and I'll see you guys hopefully with something exciting today. I just want to get 1 shiny during Shiny War. That is the goal, boys. If we could get 1 shiny, anything at all during War, hopefully not a ×5 horde or like a horde, any single encounter shiny, my dreams would be made. Wait, that's actually crazy. I can't even, bro, what is Team Mr. cooking? I tried to switch to channel 1 in Petalburg just to shiny hunt, and it's literally fucking full because all of Team Mr. is there. What is happening? Like, I understand for like a team picture or for like certain giant gatherings, but this is just like some people from Shiny Wars doing a little shunting, and the channel's literally full. That's it, dude. We gotta work on PokeMMO servers or like a guild hall. That's insane. How is one team like taking over channels and making it so they can't be swapped to? That's actually wild. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be popping fossils today. I think because I think today is one of the few non-bonus days left. And I don't think there's a bonus fossil day, so it's better to do it on a day without bonuses so you can actually hunt the bonus Pokemon or whatever, the bonus shinies. But it sounds crazy. There's only day 4. And there's like, but the problem is there's back-to-back bonus days on day 17 and 18. And on bonus days, you want to do the bonus 18 methods to like purposefully get points. I'll have to double check if there is a fossil day. But yeah, there's a bonus day on day 17, day 18, and then day, I think, 15. So then it's 14 and 16. Today's 14. There's like not that many non-bonus days left, which is funny to like do pop fossils that I want to. Okay, what about like hours played during War and like sacrifices I've made? Dude, unironically, one of the hardest sacrifices I've had to make during War. This sounds so silly, but it's true. I love showering, okay? I shower like 3 times a day on average. I shower before stream, after stream, and before bed, okay? That is too many showers during Shiny War. It literally wastes like an hour. It's like an hour of time a day, right? Like it wastes too much time. I've started to shower only once a day before stream during Shiny Wars. Like that's been a hard sacrifice. As dumb as it sounds, like that's been a weird thing that I've had to adapt to. Like going to bed without showering is so frustrating for me, but I do it so I can wake up the next morning, shower, and get back to shunning boys. So there are dumb sacrifices like that. This is a dumb one, but I mean, I've declined like 6 hangouts with IRL friends this week, which sucks. Like it's really nice to reach out, but like, so like sometimes obviously I hang out with people. I have a pretty, thankfully, luckily decent social life for a PokeMMO player, but Shiny Wars is Shiny Wars, man. Like it's okay to decline things like that in the temporary to prioritize something in the short term like that, right? Bro, no, I didn't get here in time. Oh my, someone just lost a shiny. Who was it? Someone just lost a shiny Poliwag. I didn't get it. I was trying to get it as soon as possible, dude. Bro already said GG easy. Also, it's not Safari Day anymore, so he doesn't even get points. Mitch. I'm so sorry, dude. Isn't Mitch Team Flare? I don't remember. I'm so sorry, dude. Shiny Poliwag. Rest in peace. Dude, damn. And it's not Safari Day anymore. It's 12 hours after Safari Day ended, so there's no points. That's just brutal, man. I'm so sorry, Mitch. Jesus. I was trying to get there as soon as possible, but someone said he was in a rush, which is super fair. Super fucking based. Damn. Well, one Safari shiny lost today, boys. Add it to the counter. Okay, guys, be quiet. My wife is in a work meeting, okay? If we get the Shalfa Magnezone, she simply gets fired because there's no way I'm maintaining my excitement. Okay, no worries. She keeps her job for one more day, boys. Huge. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out here. If you want to make some insane Pokeyen, okay, hear me out. If you want to make some insane Pokeyen, start fossil farming now, okay? Pretty much whatever fossils. It literally does not matter what kind of fossils. Start fossil farming now and then sell them on January 18th around 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. ET, okay? 8 a.m. to like 10 a.m. maybe, like that few hour time period. Fossil hunt as much as you can and then sell from like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on January 18th. Yeah, January 18th, like noon-ish ET. You should make some insane Pokeyen. Team Mr. members will be desperately like clawing to try to get fossil shinies. I'm just telling the masses, like, here's what you can abuse, dude. Here's how to abuse us. Like, here's how to destroy our shiny hunting net worth. Okay, I'm giving you the strats. Fossil hunt now, save them, and then sell them on January 18th. Okay, but just don't miss the timeline. Don't miss make sure to list them at like 10 a.m. ish, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. But I would try to list before noon, because people are gonna pop charms, and noon will be like the last hour. So keep that in mind, as well as alphas. Alphas will also probably go up around that time from Team Mr. War. Pat, this was a conversation held in Spidget's stream yesterday. Could you see the devs removing the King of the Hill style minigame from certain legendaries and adding those legendaries as summons? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's like very much up. Now, will it happen? / when will it happen? I don't think it's on their radar, would be my guess. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think, but could it happen? Yes. It's a very Pokemon move, honestly, to like totally revamp an old piece of content and modernize it, which is a good thing for a game in my opinion. However, I don't think players like summonable legendaries at all. Like maybe time will change that opinion or whatever, but it's like, why would we get rid of the King of the Hill legendaries when like people fucking hated Darkrai? Like I thought the Halloween event was the best Halloween event I've ever seen, but literally like everybody's opinion of it was so negative just because of Darkrai not being like permanent, right? Like literally everybody's mind was warped. Like they saw a legendary and it wasn't permanentable, so like they fucking like hated it, which is just like fair. There's a little extreme. There's a little bit of too much vitriol. But if you're against Darkrai not being, I get it, right? But I don't see them doing a summon. I don't think summonables are liked by the community. I don't see them doing it for a while. Like, once again, I feel like why would you make a piece of content that's like really helpful to the game? Why would you add why would you work so hard, develop a piece of content just to make a summonable legendary that everybody's gonna like not like, or not everybody, but like most level won't like, versus make something like Heatran, like a legendary raid that people can go catch it, permanently have it, and it makes people very happy, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see them touching summonable legendaries for a little bit longer. I do think summonable legendaries can be the future of uber tier legendaries in PokeMMO. It's either you have uber tier legendaries be summonable temporarily, or you don't have them at all. And I feel like that was the disconnect, just people just didn't realize that, which is fair. I think hopefully people are coming around to that conclusion now, as well as what's it called? Like if the choice is have uber legendaries but have them be temporarily ownable, I think most players just pick like, fuck it, I'll take the weaker legendaries but make them permanent. I think most people just really prefer owning their Pokemon, you know? It's a very core element of Pokemon, which is fair, right? Yo, sick! I didn't even think about this. Oh, sick! Oh, that's cool. Not a shiny at all. Sorry for the jump scare, but that's kind of cool. That's kind of sick. I'm not catching this. Fuck. I quit ball, boys. I am not catching this. Free mill? I'm not catching. It's kind of. I'll probably have to re-encounter it. I'm not catching this. I'm not catching this. I have no Pokemon. It's quit ball or bust. There's no way I catch it. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, that would have been actual lot. That would have been fucking insane. Chat is gonna hate me for this. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to forgive me. This is not time to be wasting on a Zapdos, okay? Do you know what this is, chat? This is Shiny Wars. I don't give a fuck about a legendary Pokemon. Get out of my way. I have shinies to hunt. Okay, I'm really tired, so I'm sorry this is a dog shit explanation, but this is a good question. Hey, Pat, how do you check what is good to breed for profit on the Pokemon market? Number one, I would check out my video. I have a video called Top 10 Pokemon to Breed for Profit, and it's like an evergreen style of video that is meant to, like, it gives you general things like Pokemon that have changed PvP tiers recently, and here's how to check, like, what mons have changed PvP tiers, and, you know, like, there's always changing like that, right? But in general, how to understand whether a mon is good to breed for profit or not, you can just literally check before you do a breed how much profit you will make, right? So let's do Gibble, for example, right? If I buy a 1x31 attack Gibble, right, we can even do a female one here, right? So if I buy this Gibble for 24k, okay, we'll get a calculator up to help track it. I'm way too tired to track this manually. So if it's 24k there, and then we want to get 31 speed onto it, we would search this. We would search for a Ditto, most likely. We could go the Dragonade group or Monsterade group as well, though, since that Gibble was female. So let's check that, right? Let's check Monster male, okay? About the same price. Let's check Dragon. I think he's in Dragon in Monster, if I'm not mistaken. So you could do it a little cheaper, get this Gyarados, right? So plus 6k, right? And then you'd pay 20k for the braces, right? So before breeding this Gibble, I can see that it would cost me 50k to breed it, right? Now I could go do 31 attack, 31 speed on the IVs, go do Gibble, and see what it costs. So a 31 attack and speed Gibble is 58k. Now the listing fee is probably going to be about 5k, but there's also only one listed for 50k, and the next one's 77k. This one's female. So like if I were to breed a female Gibble with those stats, I can see before I breed it, it would cost me 50k. And I could probably sell it for like 70k, maybe 75-ish, right? And probably make a good profit. So you can always check beforehand, right? You can always check before. Now, breeding for profit takes a lot of game knowledge and a lot of skill over time. And I can't really implant that into your brain or teach you that in an instant way. But that is the best way to like start learning, is just checking. You have to just check yourself. Check the breeds, check the egg groups, check the Dittos, check the Pokemon, check the species, etc., etc. It's a great question to try to hopefully teach some process on. Chat, it is all coming down to this. This is the last day before I have to do ×5 hordes. This is my chance, my last chance for a rare shiny. ×5 horde shinies just don't really do it for me anymore. They're not really special enough. They're not really unique enough. They're not really exciting enough for me anymore. I've gotten too many of them. I need a single encounter rare shiny. I've had 2 phases at Route 210. A Ponyta and a Roselia. Now, is Roselia a beautiful shiny? Yes. Did I appreciate it? Yes. Was it the rare that I was looking for? No. I'm still looking for one, boys. I'm looking for one rare. So I asked you, the God amongst men, the online Magic 8 Ball, will I get a shiny today? It all comes down to this. Tomorrow we start doing ×5 hordes because it's a region bonus day, and it will be efficient to do so. This is literally our last chance. Okay, well, pack it up, boys. Well, I guess this is how the streaming career ends. Holy shit, fellas, fuck. Just kidding, chat. It's actually okay, because I think the Magic 8 Ball must have misunderstood what I was asking. Are you sure? Well, will I get a rare shiny today is the question I meant to ask. I simply mistyped, so it misunderstood the question. It's certain! I will! True! Actually true! Not copium. I will get a rare today, guys. The 8 Ball said so. It is destined. We must just keep going. Ask it, are you sure? Are you sure? This is the double triple dog dare. Okay, are you sure you're sure? I don't know what this means in correlation. Will I for sure get a rare shiny today? Yes! That has to be the double positive. That has to be. That's it. Chat can no longer be doubters. That's decided. That's for sure gotta be it, boys. Fellas, I'm gonna be honest. Shiny War is hitting me hard, okay? I'm always transparent. Shiny War streams aren't always the most exciting streams, okay? It's a lot of running back and forth. It's a lot of showing people what shiny hunting actually is, which is a journey of not giving up. A journey of no matter how tired you may get, how exhausted, how sick of it, it's about pushing through. It's about continuing forward, even though your legs may feel like they are breaking. And it sounds dramatic, but it's truly the experience of shiny hunting 16 hours a day for 7 days a week. We've got to keep going. It may not be enjoyable all the time, but we have overarching goals and accomplishments that we want to achieve. And if we want to see the greener grass on the other side, we have to put in the work here. We have to lay the groundwork, lay the grass seed. And I'm going to work my ass off today trying to lay that grass seed, boys. I'm going to pop a few premium lures. I've got my own shiny charm popped. We've got donor status. Our goal are to increase our encounters. Everything within our control has been done. All I can do now is keep getting encounters at the fastest pace that I can. Dude, that's a really good point. Someone brought up, what do you do while during egg hatching? And such an interesting point is that, okay, they changed the way egg ticking works, right? So previously in other shiny wars, this is the first shiny war where it's like you are shunting while hatching. Like everyone's doing that, and it's like the meta, right? In previous shiny wars, there was a thing called egg ticks. Ignore the orangutan emoji. There was a thing called egg ticks, please, thank you. And it was basically really difficult. It was kind of pointless to like hatch eggs while in battle. It didn't really work, right? So you would just hatch eggs while at the PC, unless you wanted to egg tick, but not many people egg ticked. You would just hatch eggs at the PC, and that would be your break, right? I always talked about how like eggs were so important in previous shiny wars because they represented a break. So you could like, you know, I would shiny hunt for 10 hours a day on stream, and then I would go hatch eggs for 6 hours while I edited videos and stuff. That's all gone. Hatching eggs has been deleted from the game as a break. We lost the 6 hours of break that we had per hatching an inventory of eggs or a batch of eggs. Now it is so efficient to hatch while hunting that that's what we do. So we used to be able to take breaks during wars and hatch and chill. We don't get that anymore. So that makes every single shiny war from this point forward that much harder, which is a really big deal. Okay, I'm gonna give you a totally opinionated answer to this. For the Lunar New Year event, would you rather get Victini, Meloetta, Celebi, or a summoning Uber Legendary? My fully opinionated answer is Meloetta because it's weak. And I think Meloetta is a very cool Pokemon. It's very weak and like not good at anything, but it's a very cool Pokemon. I wish it was good at something. For the game itself, I feel like Celebi is probably the most interesting. Victini might be too. Victini's, from what I understand, I'm no PvP expert, like kind of weird to balance, like difficult to balance. It has like one giant, like it's like V-Create or whatever. It has like one giant move that's like hard to play around, right, or whatever. Like choice band Victini and shit. I feel like Celebi is probably the most interesting for the game, but I don't know enough about, you know, the PvP history of Celebi. My personal choice for flavor is just Meloetta. It's a cool options. I like the 3 that you picked. No, that is a really under talked about and interesting point, Skitty. I think why this war is like so impactful and so like generation setting is because of the bar set by official war. Yes, I feel like now that players know what it's like to like shiny hunt for, you know, 2 months straight, now it's a lot easier / makes a lot more sense to do it for just 1 week, right? A 1 week war feels so much easier than 2 months, and it's really just the human acclimation and us like getting used to that. So now we're like getting back to this. This feels so much easier, so people are just performing way better than we ever have in before. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. This is a great question. Have you ever gone completely dry in one of these wars before? I'm trying to remember how many Team Mr. Shiny wars I've done. I think I've done 4 or 5, and I want to say that I've only gotten a shiny in 2 of them. I think. I could be mistaken. I got a double encounter shiny Rapidash in 1, where at the time it was worth 3 points. That was before lures. And then I got my Krynidos in 1. So I'm pretty sure my Krynidos was a big score, obviously. That was awesome. But most likely, if you do single encounters for the entire week, we went over the math before. I'll bring up the calculator again. But essentially, you know, if you shiny hunt 14 hours a day efficiently, doing 300 encounters per hour, right, you end up with around 4,000 encounters. But you're not really gonna get that number. Like I'm probably closer. I'm not doing really bad, it seems like, efficiency wise, unfortunately. We'll do like 16 hours a day, like 250 encounters per hour, right? I'm probably getting around 4,000 encounters per day ish, but I'm also like hatching eggs and stuff a little bit. Speaking of, I need to go fix my inventory. But so if you do this, right, 4,000 encounters per day times 7, you only end up with 28,000 encounters. So even if you know, with donator status active, to be fair, if you single encounter hunt the entire war 16 hours a day, on average, you will get 1 shiny on average. But if you're unlucky, like, you know, you're cooked. And if you're lucky, you know, that's obviously awesome. But yeah, the best you can hope for with a shiny war, if you're single encountering, which I think is the best method personally, during shiny Team Mr. Wars or whatever, is just one shiny. If I walk away with 1 shiny in a Mr. War, I'm extremely excruciatingly happy. Wait a minute, a cool little statistic to check. I actually just remembered. A cool little statistic to check is that at the beginning of Shiny War, okay, remember guys, at the beginning of Shiny War, I bought up to exactly, I think it was 10,000 Pokeballs, okay? So we can do the math and see how many Pokeballs I've used so far, and however many Pokeballs I've used is exactly equivalent to how many eggs I've bred, because I haven't actually caught any Pokemon. So let's go ahead and see. So I've bred, I wouldn't have guessed even that many, but I've bred over 1,000 Pokemon in wars. And that's while, you know, I don't know if that even includes all the prep eggs. I'm not even sure, but it's about 1,070, it seems like. So I've done 1,070. It probably is. 1,070 eggs have been bred and hatched on top of all the singles I've done as well, which is kind of cracked. All right. Unfortunately, my stream did crash, but I have been live for 6.5 hours today. You guys are really only seeing the outro in the stream recap. Wanted to just ramble for a little bit, essentially say goodbye, and essentially say that I really need a break. This Shiny War is hitting me pretty hard. I think I'm not one to give up. Don't worry, I'll still be shunting. I just won't be streaming as much today specifically. I'd rather take a shorter day on the 14th, allow myself to rest up, get more time in on a bonus day tomorrow, aka the 15th. I'll still be shunting for a solid 16 hours today, but I'll just be doing so off stream. I know it may seem silly, but you know, streaming plus the shunting for 16 hours, it's a lot. It's really exhausting. It's really draining. It's maybe nothing compared to some jobs, which is super true and super fair, but it's tiring. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'd rather take the day to rest up. But thank you guys for watching and all your supports, all your love. It's been a crazy Shiny War. Today was a much more chill day following yesterday, which was one of the craziest days in all of Shiny War history, so it makes a lot of sense. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams like this. Discord's down below, and if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, you guys know the drill. Mostly Factor. Factor truly is the best way. It's broken, it's OP, it's super powerful, it gets you awesome food, and it supports the channel in the most generous way possible. I'm going to peace out. I'm going to go shunt off stream. I'm going to record every step of it in case I get a shiny, and I'm going to rest my voice a little bit. I will see you guys bright and early on the 15th, okay? We do have a big bonus day ahead of us. Thank you again for your patience. I'll see you guys later. Good luck in your shunts. Peace, Reno. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.